Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D Curse of the Azure Bonds. So we're starting an Iron Man run of this. We're going to be doing 3 Paladins, 3 Rangers. So this is going to be really hard without any casters in the beginning. It's going to be pretty brutal. The only way I beat this Iron Man last time was with utilizing invisibility spell. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do that with this party. So I don't think my chance of doing this is very high, but we're still going to do our best. So I've already created 2 or 3 characters offline, and I'm in the process of creating the next one. We did successfully beat Pool of Radiance with the Iron Man all magic user run. That was really hard too, but that one was a success. And I went back and I looked at the shield spell because I wanted to see if that helped protect me to get into that gate at the end of the game. And I believe it did because it says it protects you from throwing. It gives you an armor class of 2 if you're attacked by a throwing weapon. And I'm guessing the boulders are considered throwing. So all the casters that had armor class 6 that were getting hit all the time probably dropped to a 2 because of the shield spell. So it actually did work. So that's pretty cool to know. But yeah, just every time I play, I learn something a little new. Weird strategies like this brings out weird tactics that you never do before because you really have no choice. You have to use everything at your disposal. So that's what makes me learn more about these games. Hey, Sastam and Reginald, happy Friday. How are you doing tonight? Reginald says, I saw the pool finale on YouTube. I remember having to use the wand of magic missiles to beat Tyranthraxus before. Didn't realize it was an exploit. Yeah, he's 100% magic resistant. And paralyzed wand shouldn't have worked, but it did. So that's a bug that we exploited on accident. I wouldn't have been able to kill him without that. So we got pretty lucky there. So I'm trying to debate if I want to keep this or not. Constitution of 17 means I'm going to lose 1 hit point per level. So by the time I'm level 10, I'd be missing 5 hit points. Is that big of a deal? Let's say no. We'll just give him a bogus name, and then we'll try to do more. But so far we have DeForte, we have Buscemi, and Bronson. So we have 2 Rangers and 1 Paladin. Let's try to get a better Paladin. I need 18 dex, 18 con, 18 something strength. That's what I'm really looking for. Oh, dang it. I'm going to take it. Since we're doing this Iron Man, we need some really good rolls here. I also learned that elves can be raised from the dead in the temple. So that's another bug. They're not supposed to be able to be raised from the dead. If you cast raise dead yourself, it doesn't work, but in the temple it does. So that makes elves a lot more valuable. I would definitely play them if you were trying to play the games you know, legitimately without a challenge. Seems you were getting Final Battles mixed up. Yes, I was. That was Curse of the Azure Bonds. I've beaten these games several times, quite a few times, so they all get mixed up in my mind. Come on, 18s, where are you? Oh, this is pretty good. I'm going to keep this. Okay. Next, we're going with Braun. Okay, yeah, here we go. Parts, weapon. Ah, that'll work. Okay. Second color, legs. I think that works. Okay, so we need one more paladin and one more ranger. All right. No, hit points are too low to have 17s there. I took the other guy because he had 60 something hit points. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Lots of choices with the alignment, lol. Yeah. Lawful good. That's all we get. The good news is we don't have to actually roll these minimum attributes to get a paladin. You get to pick paladin first, and then it rolls within that. Because trying to roll a paladin with 3d6 is almost impossible. I mean, that charisma roll alone, you know, it has to be a 17 or 18. So at least we got that going for us. That dex is way too bad. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you? We're not importing our brave and noble magic users Fresh off their victory of Tyranthraxis. For shame. Yeah, we're not doing that. They'll peak at level 8. That's all that half elves can be. So I only intended them to go through Pool of Radiance. They're not destined. They retired. They're not destined to do Curse. Now, had I done Elf, I would have tried that. And then, like I was saying earlier, I found out that you can raise dead elves in the temple. It's a bug, but it does work. You just can't raise them with the raise dead spell that you cast. So I would have went with straight elves. They can, like I said, they can go to level 11 magic user. Oh man, dang it. Strength's too low. Look at that. What a bummer. Dexterity's terrible. Hit points were bad. We tried this Paladin Ranger party before, right? Yes. Yes, we did. But I went to an area that was too advanced early. That was a mistake, and I've learned from that mistake. So we're giving it another shot. We're going to take a different approach. Can't do it. That's not good enough. We need A stars here, not B plus. Here we go. This is an A star here. Okay. Star. Weapon. Flail. Let's give him a flail. Trying to come up with different colors so I have a variation here. No. First color legs. That's what we want. Okay. So we have Deforte, Buscemi, Bronson, Braun, Star. We need one more. This is going to be Ranger. Reginald says, I found that grinding the streets of Zeno Keep to be pretty safe and fast way to get characters level up. Kind of boring though. Yeah, I have done that many times. But sometimes you're right. Sometimes you got to do that kind of thing. You get tons of money that way too. So they drop all kinds of magic equipment. That dexterity is not good enough. This is the last character, and then we're jumping straight in. The hardest challenge this party's going to have is against disablers, like clerics. Of course, magic users too. We'll have to get some hammers, a bunch of hammers we can throw from melee range. And of course, bows. Hit points are too low. Dexterity's not high enough. Rangers only get a D8 hit die every level, so we definitely want 18 Constitution. That extra hit points are really going to help. So we'll hold out for 18 Dex, 18 Con, and 18 something Strength. I don't care what the something is on the Strength. And I did do some research and I found out that the snakes in Pool of Radiance do not make you do a negative saving throw against their poison. It's just straight poison saving throw. So that time I got poisoned 4 hits in a row, that was extremely bad luck. Because I had like let's see, 5. I had at least a 30, but maybe, yeah, I think I had a 35% chance to resist. And it failed 4 times. It's like, ouch. It's definitely one of the hardest Iron Mans I've ever had to do, that's for sure. This one's going to be harder, though. Oh, strength. We almost had it. Hey, Hom Addict, welcome to the stream. How are you? We're almost done with character generation. This is the last one. 3 Rangers, 3 Paladins. I'm holding out for 18 Dex, 18 Con, 18 something Strength. Oh, that's a hard combo to get. But we've done it on at least 2 characters. He's tough and fast, but not strong. That's what keeps happening. And high constitution is going to be really important for poison resistance too. Plus, as we have to raise characters from the dead, because I know that's going to happen, they'll be losing their deck or constitution over time. Oh, he had 1800 strength, but his dex was only 15. Any minute now. Can't do it. Promised myself. I'm waiting for 1818. There we go. Oh, his hit points. No. Oh, I can't do it. His hit points are way too low. Dang. He had it all but the hit points. He had some really bad rolls on those hit points. I thought that was going to be perfect. And I look and I see 42. No. Those were some 18s, but not 18 strength. Okay, here we go. Finally. 56 hit points. There we go. 1845 strength, 18 dex, 18 con. Now, what's another tough guy we're going to have? Eastwood. Okay. Air. Halberd. He's not going to really use a halberd, but it looks cool. Just name him failure. Yeah, I should have, says. Why didn't I think of that? Dang it. So what is this playthrough all about? No, you can only have 3 rangers. You can't have more than 3. It's 3 paladins, 3 rangers. Game won't allow you to have more than 3 rangers. It's the only class that it does that on. So no casters, only elites. Okay, that looks good. Eastwood, here we go. There's our team. Again, you awaken in a small room. Looking around, you notice that all your gear is gone and your memory of recent events. Heading to your disquiet, you notice that the small arm, your sword arm, has somehow been printed with strange patterns. The rest of your party are identically marked. And at level 5, we have no spells. So no point in doing that. Welcome to the fair city of Tilberton, beams the innkeeper. Then she notices your collective scowls. Please calm down while I explain. You listen, record in journal entry, blah, blah, blah. Perhaps the sage will help. You can get the weapons from the shop across the way. As you're passing through the crowd, you hear, "I swear I heard a woman screaming in the sewers." Yes, we are interested. Paladins are one of your favorite fighters? Yeah, Paladins are super strong. They just take a ton of experience. This game is going to be good. I love the storyline. Okay, how much money do we have? 1,800 platinum. Really? You start with that much money? Holy moly, I don't remember that. They're all run together for me. Champions of Kryn, Secret Silver Blades. I played so many of them so many times. I forget how much you start with. And okay, so we definitely want to buy hammers to throw for melee range. We want to buy a longbow. What kind of was it? Composite longbows. They can go farther before you start having hit loss or Thaco loss, I should say. Let's buy that first. Let's do that on everyone. Okay. We'll buy arrows last. Let's get. They're humans. They're not going to get a bonus with a sword. I don't think we're really going to be fighting undead. We will fight some trolls and some larger creatures eventually. Broadsword does more against smaller compared to longsword, but does less against larger creatures than longswords. Let me see. Pretty sure a trident takes two hands because I know it does good damage against larger creatures, but let's double check that. It's one-handed. Okay, they're buying tridents. I think. Let me double check. I think it's 2 to 7 damage. Yeah, it is. So it's the same average damage as a longsword against small, but it actually does more against larger. Trident, shield. This is your favorite gold box game, Reginald? Hey, Kipper, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Tom says, do not know exactly, but this game especially felt good. I really enjoyed it when you had to get rid of the bonds one by one. Yeah, I just did an Iron Man run of this. I don't know how long ago that was. It wasn't too long ago. It was fun. It was probably a year ago. Maybe longer, because then I did Secret Iron Man. Then I did Pools of Darkness. Probably between a year and two. Okay, so now let's get Banded Mail. And then a bunch of arrows. Arrows galore. Maybe it was the first SSI game you played back in the 90s. Took weeks to complete, huh? Okay. Question is, do I want to get a staff sling too? I think they can use those, right? Yep. Okay, we'll get a staff sling too, in case I do happen to run out of arrows. And then we're going to buy a bunch of hammers. The surprise attack that a lot of people don't know about. Hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Everybody has 9 movement. All right. May you always strike true. You move away. What's your pleasure? Punch barkeep or have a drink? I just love that. Those are the only options. So that's what we do in taverns around here. What's your pleasure? Let's start off with a fight. Why not? You get into a brawl. So let's see how we do against some bar patrons. Their armor class is 8. We shouldn't have much trouble. Let's do some guarding here. Have them run toward us and get clotheslined. You slow down DOSBox a little bit. There we go. Battles are going to take forever with this party. Buscemi took the first hit. Curse was Kipper's SSI experience, his first one. 90s around an Atari ST with a group of people. That's cool. I never saw an Atari ST. Always thought they looked great in the magazines. '58 experience. Wow, that's pathetic. The survivors are tossed outside. As you begin to walk out the door, you see a young woman with a purple sash slip in the side door. Few of the other patrons hang back as if to meet her. Go around and investigate? Yes. There's nothing here now except for an ornate knife. Okay. Go get the hit points back. Look, the fix command doesn't work because we have nobody with any healing spells. Okay. Sure, we can't train, but let's check. 58 experience. We're probably really far away from that. It was the Amiga for you, huh? You are here about the sigils, correct? Yes. It's an interesting case. Did for half your funds. How much do you have? Tell the truth. You move away. So that's how we get the next event to trigger in the game. Oh, actually, I might want to buy some of these. Yeah. We're strong enough. You get a dexterity bonus with flasks of oil. So if they go 15, with this 13, and it does 2d6 damage, so it's great ranged weapons. And it works against trolls so they don't regenerate. Movement 6. He's got 1897. He should be able to carry a lot more. Hey, River, welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay. 14, still good to go. 17, still good to go. Okay. Bronson, you have 1884. You should be able to buy quite a few too. Okay. Ron, you have 1873. You got good strength also. It's time for your last cup of tea. Okay, that looks good. Star, you have 1852. That's a little weaker. Not going to go carry quite as many. Just give you 9. In Eastwood, same with you. Okay. All right, we're loaded now. We're ready to head to the next area. Make way for the royal carriage. You hear the king's voice coming from the carriage. Suddenly, the signals on your arm glow brightly. Find yourself unable to resist a compulsion to attack the royal carriage. Don't kill me. I'm not really the king. And as he spots your blue markings, he faints back, crying, "Oh no, not again." The glow begins to fade. We have to fight some guards. Let's see what we're dealing with. 21 hit points, armor class 3. Okay. Lots of dinking going on. All right. One calls out, "Do you surrender?" Yes, we have to surrender. After a few hours, one wall slides out open and a thief appears, hands you your equipment, signals you to follow him. Man leads you through a hidden passage, merging in a dark underground area of the Thieves Guild. A burly man. Yes, we do want to rest. Okay. So we do have the heal ability with the Paladin, which is great. It doesn't work in battle though. It only works from this menu. It doesn't even work with the fix command. Okay, let's continue. This will be an interesting fight right off the bat, right here. I know there's tons of these. Armor class 4. I think we'll be okay. Man, Buscemi gets hit again. They couldn't have made the icons different for the friendly ones. So that one's blue. He's friendly. Blue means friendly. It's gonna be the longest battles. You're back with your tea? All right, what kind of tea do you have tonight? Your tea is a mystery, like Kiffer's treat is a mystery. Hey, Grunk, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says, so did these guys break you out of prison just to try to kill you? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? No, some of them are on our side, and some aren't. Box. Oh, you had green tea, huh? There was a place in Chicago, kind of by where I live. I haven't been there in ages, but they had green tea ice cream. It was pretty good. Need to get a new one tomorrow. Jimmy's had green tea Kit Kats. Interesting. That doesn't sound that good to me. Was it good? Kiffer says, what a nice biscuit idea. It's either biscuit or chocolate. And if it has any biscuit, is that how it is, Kipper? If there's any biscuit at all, it's classified as a biscuit in your mind. Ooh, that was a painful backstab we just received. Fleas and panic. Now they're all going to start running. Ah, they keep backstabbing me. Guess we'll hit this guy. He's the backstabber. Jimmy says, we know what you think, Kiffer, you slime. And Kiffer says, no, there have been things that contain biscuit that are not themselves biscuits. It's very fair and scientific process of decision making. Being proud that you can't see other ways of saying the same thing is not something to me to be proud of. Nam says, true, but you need to feel how people say things most of the time. We adjust the sound level. We say things to tone it down a bit. Okay, there's a thief down here we can shoot. Why can we not shoot him? Don't have arrows equipped? Trident. Shot in the back with an arrow. Is there more over here? Okay, they're both cowering. Hey Cody, welcome to the stream. How are you? It says every time I see a Gold Box fight, it reminds me of that Wu-Tang lyric. Brought my sword to the dance floor and cut a rug. That's funny. Adjusting communication styles to fit the audience can be tricky, Kiffer says. And to do so without losing one's own character can be tricky. Hello there, Lanterns. Thank you for the raid. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Are you a Gold Box fan? We're doing an Iron Man run of Curse of the Azure Bonds with only 3 Paladins, 3 Rangers. It's going to be painful. Ooh, nice. 2 shots in there. You're doing well, Cody? Glad to hear that. What's your latest game you've been playing, Cody? Fire knife cornered. Ooh, nice. 1100 experience, that's not bad. We're not going to be able to detect magic for a long time. I'm pretty sure none of that's going to be magical. Guildmaster gasps, on balance, I'd rather be in Yolish. And then he dies. Find information on his body. I'll get journal entry 4. Okay, I actually don't want to leave yet. See if we can rest still. Gonna have to rest here for like 30 days. Kipper says I ran into an issue at one point and I had to ask for help because my natural tendency is to use long sentences. When talking with second language English speakers or Americans, I need to make sure I use very short sentences. And oh God, stop typing, Kipper. Cody says Goldbox games are fun, but I can't stick with them. The UI is a little too much sometimes. Yeah, I gotcha. The fights can get really tedious. Like Wizardry, it's not as painful because you get training. At least Wizardry 6 and beyond. You get training, so you're getting something out of your fights. A guest book, okay. I know there's a secret treasure room over here. First, we gotta fight these. Why is he facing backwards? Who is that? Bronson's looking this way. Bronson, the enemy's over here. That's funny. What are you doing? Okay, let's do a guard here. And they get slammed when they come up. Nice. English is weird, River says. It's more the walls of text for you, Cody? Yeah. Well, what makes it really painful is the darn journal entry things you have to look up. It's like, really? You have to look this up in a book? I just don't like reading those. It's a pain in the butt. I remember the harsh green text putting me off first time I tried Pool Radiance, Reginald says. Yeah, see, I'm used to them because I grew up with these games. So it is definitely got to be more challenging when you're not used to them. Fire Knife fleeing in panic. Let me list 16 identical short bows so you know you got them all. Yeah, that is a pain. That's what detect magic. They have to have a reason to use a detect magic spell. Right? You just like looking up the journal entries you do? That's funny. Equipment list could just be 15 short bows. Yeah, but they gotta have a reason to use detect magic. Hey, Buscemi. Everybody just stand around while we brutalize this fire knife in the corner. I hate having to change the equipment every time. There could definitely be a remaster that would help with those quality of life things. 187 experience and junk. Okay, this is the room I want to get in, which it won't let me. I guess I don't have enough strength to get in there. Really? Some running thieves. Attack, remain calm, flee. Remain calm. They yell as they run past. The fire knives are pushing up from the south. They're boiling out of the sewers. It doesn't look like I can get in here. This is a bummer. NetHack stack things and still let you detect magic on them, Cody says. There, we finally got in. Nice. 3,000 experience, money, and best of all, we got some goodies. Okay. Potions. Magic user scrolls we can't use, obviously. Longsword and bandit mail. So let's look. They go 15. They go 14. It's a +1. Nice. Drop the trident. Take the bandit mail. Armor class is -1. Now it's -2, +1 bandit mail. Perfect. He actually is carrying too much. Because his movement's only 9. He should have 12 with this magic bandit mail. So if I drop this, is that enough? There we go. He needs to get rid of a little more weight. Just get rid of the flasks. Okay, now he has enough, even though he's carrying. Perfect. Door is stout enough to hold against an attack. They wouldn't stack if one was magic and one wasn't. Well, then you'd know it's magical. That's a cheat. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Kiefer says, I'd like some ion stones in real life, not just for the magic bonus, but just because magic flying gems would be a whole new look. Yeah, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. That's an invention. That's the newest invention, guys. You just walk around with gems and things swirling around you. Okay. Assassins leap on you. Ooh, our first mage. There's 2 of them. Let's snipe them. Nice. Okay, the mages have been hit this round. That's all that mattered. I think I will go ahead and try to take out that one in the back right now. Sweet. Okay, they're done with. Hey, Reg, welcome to the stream. How are you? Cody says 90% of NetHack is identifying items. Those mechanics aren't cheating. They're there to help you. In NetHack, you can ID gems by throwing them at unicorns, Kipper says. guess the real question is, does anybody like identifying items? Like, have you ever met someone that says, "Oh yeah, I love that game. You have to identify so many items." I've personally never met anybody like that. Always feeling great on a Fridays, Roach says. Same here. No work the next day. That fire knife was in trouble. Darts. Do we want darts? Actually, you know what? You don't get a dexterity boost with darts, but you get a throw 3. But I think the hit chance only applies to the first dart. So if you miss with the first dart, I think you miss with all 3. So that doesn't really buy us anything. Okay, let's see if we can break back in here. Okay. Oh, nice. We don't even have to do it again. I know when you use the knock spell, you have to do it over and over to get back in. Cody says in NetHack and Diablo, I do like identifying. And Grunk says the shopkeeper that makes his living identifying items loves. Yeah, and he makes a ton of money too. 200 gold pieces of identify. See a number of cages that once held monkeys. Stone shatters against the wall near your head. Monkeys and fire knives attack. I remember this. I remember we have to slaughter a bunch of monkeys. It's pretty sad. Tax of opportunity. Yeah, it's kind of dumb that you can't identify items on your own in the gold box games. Like you can detect that one's magical, but you can't actually identify it. First monkey slain. Army of monkeys with slings. That would actually be terrifying. Could you imagine walking into a room with this many monkeys with slings? Just hurling sling stones at you? That would be like the most terrifying thing. That would be a bad day. Congo Bongo, says Tamsis. Cody says, go buy Schemes need a wish spell too while we're at it. Unless they have one, and I just never got that far. No, they don't. None of the gold box games have that. Gosh, that would be so chaotic in real life. Just imagine all these sling stones flying through the air in random directions by monkeys. Oh my gosh. Don't have a nightmare about that tonight, guys. Okay. Sling, sling, sling. No, that's magical. I was trying to make it back to the room to rest. Ooh, we missed. Hit those mages. Okay, I'm actually going to throw a hammer here, maybe. I'm going to have to take a hit. Okay. I'm going to take 2 hits. Throw a hammer. There we go. Looks like we would have got our turn against him anyway, but it wasn't worth the risk. As long as we stay clustered, everyone will usually get the protection from evil bonus from the Paladins. I'm sure fire knives are evil. I don't see them being anything but evil. Cody says, just noticed that GOG now sells My Magic 4, 5, and 6 as a bundle, which is weird. You mean because 6 doesn't really go with them? They probably sell 1 through 3 as a bundle. And then they're like, well, we might as well group the next 3 as a bundle. Yeah. 6 starts a new kind of series, new storyline or whatever. Reginald says, I got 1 through 6 as a bundle on GOG. One of the best purchases I ever made. More monkeys and fire knives. Man, it'd be nice to have fireball right now. Oh, those mages are stuck back there. That's great. Shoot down monkeys. You think 1 and 2 are available for free now, Cody? You'll pay for 2 with your soul. I think I have a review of 3. Maybe I even reviewed 2, but I'm not sure now. It's been years. Monkey flees in panic. I'll have to watch out for these mages, because they may actually start casting spells at us. That one went down. Jimmy says the 1 through 6 bundle is still available on GOG, even though it's listed as limited edition. And Cody says, I remember you being a lot more optimistic about 2 than I was, but I can't remember if it was a review or I saw you played online. It would have been a review. I've played 4. The only one I've streamed, I believe, is 4. And I have reviews, I think, of 2 and 3. No, I thought it was a good game. For the time, you know. I always do my reviews based on when they came out, like compared to other games around that same time. Okay. More junk. I didn't make it very far. Let's try it again. I'm hoping they'll quit encountering me after so many battles. Cody says, you're right, Jimmy. I misread because the first bullet point only mentions 4, 5, and 6. Can't believe you didn't play 6. I think, either in college or out of college when that came out. A lot of games that I didn't play were because of timing. Entering the workforce and everything. You are attacked by a menagerie. Oh boy. Okay, any casters? That's all I care about. No. Okay. Start shooting down some monkeys. That was their competitor to Wizardry 8. Jimmy says I could never get into 6. Not after 3, 4, and 5. So much charm in the 2D hand-drawn sprites. Yeah, I agree in general. Like 2D better also. The only aspect that I like of 3D is the extra dimension it gives for some strategy and tactics. Besides that, I'd rather it be 2D. Backstabs and he missed. Oh boy. Cody says the cheesy still photos in 6 are hella entertaining though. Yeah, I think one of the reasons why I didn't want to play 6 too is that you lose characters. You don't have 6 characters anymore. Didn't it drop to like 4, 5 or 4 or something? Sandstorm says, I could swear I watched you review Might Magic 1. No, I don't think so, because I couldn't get it to run. I had the original DOS version. I couldn't get it to run in DOSBox. Now 2 I could. And 2 looks just like 1, really. They look like developers dressed up for a Renaissance fair. Who, the Fire Knives? Yeah, 4 characters in Might Magic 6. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of that in general. It's too limiting. It's just, it doesn't give you enough variety a lot of times. Now, if it's an old game that is limited technology-wise, you know, like Realms of Antiquity, for example, then I'm perfectly fine with it. But when you know the earlier games actually gave you more characters and then they downgraded, it's like, it's a kind of a shame. I feel like 6 is about the perfect number of characters in an RPG to give you enough variety to do your tactics, but to also make you want to try it again with a different configuration. Man, these fire knives are hard to hit. Might Magic 1 is actually great. I prefer it to Wizardry and Bard's Tale, Cody says. It's also crazy unfair compared to those games, though. I didn't think it was that unfair. I mean, it's still area oriented, just like Bard's Tale, you know. You just don't go into a bad area and you'll be fine. You gotta get up to the right level. Reginald says, yeah, even Might Magic 4 downgraded to 6 from the earlier 8. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, once you go below 6, it starts getting a little hard to have enough variety. Monkeys are running. The monkeys are running. They run to the corner because they're scared, and then they turn around and throw sling stones at you. They removed the ability to recruit people, Reginald says. Monkey got away. Ah, one of the monkeys got away. Okay, Kipper, have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in. Don't let the rabid monkeys bite. Yeah, exactly. Cody says encounter tables in Might Magic are a lot more varied, though. And there's a chance you may have to grind for an hour to run into a dragon 10 times your level or something. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if I can rest in here. Nice. Sad Sam says no animals were harmed in the making of this game. There's a few landmine enemies on the map that cause the same frustrations. Yeah. Okay, we are entering the foul-smelling, slime-covered sewers of Tilverton. Because of the slippery footing and low ceiling, it is apparent that fighting will be awkward. Still hear the occasional sounds of battles echoing from the guild hall. So we're going to run into some OT oaks coming up here. Oh, we don't have a thief. We can't do that. Where are the OT oaks? Here they are. Terrible stench assaults your senses as you enter this room. From out of a particularly nasty pile comes a pack of OT oaks. These are cool creatures. One of D&D's finest monster inventions. Man, they have good takeover. Let's have you delay. Ouch. Guess you can use a bow. Jeez, I get so many attacks too. Holy moly. Thankfully, we'll be able to rest after this battle because we're going to need it. You could never pronounce that, Cody says. He says, are you a Stranger Things fan? Yes, I watched. I'm not sure I've seen the latest season, but I watched all but that, I believe. It started to get, I don't know, it started to get a little cliche for me. Like the first couple seasons were really cool. And then I just started kind of losing interest in it. Like I felt like they were trying to force 80s nostalgia. Like instead of just kind of letting it happen, they were like purposely trying to exploit it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just the impression I got. And so I started losing interest because of that. What about you, Cody? Man, look how much they pummeled my party. Safe place to rest. Thank goodness. Cody says, I like that they use D&D monsters. It feels like the adaptation I didn't know I wanted. Yeah. Mind Flayer. Is that what it was? The Mind Flayer? Mind Flayer's in there. The Demogorgon. A few others, yeah. I know there's a training hall somewhere in the sewer. It's like through a secret door or something. I need to try to find that. I probably don't have enough experience, but you never know. Okay, I know that there's another set of Odioks we want to try to kill because we get treasure. Let's see. It's got to be up here. Yeah. So these want us to do a mission for them. So we're going to bargain. Telepathic buzz fills your mind. If you wish the shiny thing, then we must have treasure in return. So they want us to bring it 2 fine smelling piles of food. Agree. We can do that. The room is filled with filth, though most of the smell comes from 2 piles near the center. The OTO attack immediately. Cody says, I was going to buy a new source book today, but I read the reviews and decided against it. What book were you looking at? Jimmy says, yes, the famous training hall in the, did you say sewer? Yeah, exactly. It's really weird. It's like a hidden guild or something. Here comes the beating. I'm going to be beaten. Those Neo Otioks are really hard. Maybe we'll get them to surrender if we can kill enough of the smaller ones. They look so cute, don't they? They remind me of something you'd see on Sesame Street. They rarely miss. Jeez, and I frequently miss. We gotta get someone over there by Bronson. Start taking some of the hits. Okay. He's overloaded. What's he carrying? It says movement of 9. I did not get much movement. That does not make sense to me. Oh, that's the underground thing they were talking about. It's reducing our movement because the ceiling's low. Ouch. Jeez. Cody says it was a Dark Souls adaptation of the 5th edition rules. Satstam says maybe you'll encounter the Ninja Turtles. And Cody says by the same people who did the board game, which is supposed to be good. Huh. But it wasn't good after you read reviews? Let's hit this Neo again. We're actually hitting the Neo harder. Ah, he surrendered. Okay. Got him. 1,300 experience. Yes. Safe place to rest. Good deal because Bronson is passed out. He missed out on all that experience. Thank you for the follow, BZ Monsoon. You don't have to chat, but if you want to, welcome. And are you a Goldbox fan? Or are you just a retro gamer in general? Cody says, well, there is an updated version of it now that has been play tested better, but I don't really like when people mess with my Dark Souls lore. That's funny. So it's not by the original creators then? Someone else just created something related to Dark Souls, or actually I should be able to heal here. Paladins, wherever they are. And then we can rest a day or two, and they should get their heal ability back. Let's see if it comes back. Yeah, a day's enough. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back and hand in this treasure. The Otiok bounce about in apparent joy of your gifts. They pluck the object from the feated pyramid and toss it to you, then relieve you of your unpleasant baggage of trash. You may pass through freely. Okay, I think it's just money. Yeah, but it's experience. It's experience. There's a company that has rights to a board game, card game, and tabletop adaptation. Oh man. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, isn't it? Board game's supposed to be great. The card game I just found out a few hours ago, tabletop game was broken on launch. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna try to find the training hall. I know there's a secret door somewhere. Ooh, pieces of troll I strewn about. We're gonna burn them. I have no idea where the secret door is. Okay. I don't feel like I'm close to it. Burned to the wall here is a symbol of a hand with a mouth for a palm. Faint stench of decayed flesh seems to hang here. Oh, this room is swampy and you sink down to your knees. Some trolls are sitting on a small tussock, tossing hunks of meat to the wallowing crocodiles. This is going to be hard, guys. Turn to you another pile of meat. And so soon. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is not good. This is easy with Fireball. Man. I need to try to kill the trolls first, and then step on their bodies. Trolls gets a lot of attacks and they do a lot of damage. They have low FACO. Good news is our tridents are really tearing them up. Ouch. Nice. Okay, that one actually stepped where the other ones were. That works to our advantage. Have you checked out Slay the Spire or its imitators, the roguelike card games? Cody says, no, I have not. I've heard of it, but I have not checked it out. I need to actually stay in a position here and not move from these squares. So the trolls can't come back. This is a lot of green. Okay, last troll down. Step right here. Nice. I don't know if I better shoot with this guy because I'm not sure I can step off this square. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome. How are you? So many crocs. Happy Friday. Thank you. Yeah, same to you. Cody says you might dig Slay the Spire. It's a bit better suited to the PC than the old Magic RPGs. Let's not move. It's not worth risking a troll standing up. They're running? They had enough? Hopefully they can just flee. I don't want to move. As long as we stay on these squares, the trolls can't stand up. Fleeing croc, yeah. If a monster's intelligence is 3 or less, they flee. If it's not, then there's a chance they will surrender. Croc got away. That one we can't target. Got away, okay. Safe place to rest. That's what we wanted to hear. Yeah, my armor class is suffering being here. With the low ceiling, it's impacted my movement and my armor class. I wonder if you have halflings, gnomes, are dwarves if you're not affected when you come in here? That'd be interesting to find out. I don't know that for sure. Okay. More trolls. Hands reach down from above, then comes a deep bass voice. Wait, you're not bone grinder, but you'll probably taste better. Okay, this time it's just 4 trolls. It's actually easier. Nice. One down. He needs to stay there on that tile. Nice. Wait a minute, how did we just do 10 damage with an arrow? Who was that? Eastwood. How did he do 10 damage with an arrow? Are trolls considered giants? And do missile weapons give the ranger damage bonus? It must. Okay. Wow. That does make rangers a lot better. Holy moly. I think the way it works with rangers is every level they do +1 damage against a giant. So troll must be considered a giant. So he did 5 extra damage. So to do 10 damage, he rolled a 5 on a 1d6, and then he got this +5 bonus. That's pretty cool. 2,300. Oh. Bracers, girdle, ion stone, flail, staff sling. Okay. So I'm guessing this is not as good as what we already have. Oh, it actually is the same armor class as Bane and Mail. So we're definitely leaving that equipped. Because we'll end up having 12 movement then. We'll drop this. Nice. Okay, a girdle. I don't think this is giant strength. I think it's girdle the dwarves maybe, which would give 1 constitution. So constitution 18, 19. Yep, that's what it is. That gives him an extra 5 hit points. It's cool that it's retroactive like that. Because normally you don't get the boost until level up time. Like if you get raised from dead 5 times, but you had already got your hit points stay. But the next time you level up, you don't get the bonus. So this like is applying the +1 bonus retroactively to the levels you have. That's cool. All right, what else? Another ion stone and a flail and a staff sling. So if they go 14, 13 +1, nice. I think I'll still leave the trident in my inventory in case I attack a larger creature. It'll still do more damage. Mr. Spock says trolls are considered giants in 5th edition. I never knew they were considered giants in this 1st edition. That's interesting. I know Etten are considered. I don't think ogres are, though, are they? Gnolls, ogres, bugbears. All right, I'm going to change up my order here too. I want to have a paladin every other character. Okay. Nice. Not sure which way to go. We'll just kind of wander around. Okay, that's definitely not the right way. Looking for that hidden training wall. I don't remember where it's at. Just bumping into walls. Seems like it was in a hallway. Secret door, here it is. Yes. Welcome to the secret training hall of the guild. Would you care to train? Yes. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna have enough money. Paladin's not ready. Let's see if the Rangers are ready. Nope. Okay, well, that answers that. Spot the remains of a checkpoint to the south. Here lies the slaughtered remains of a fire knife checkpoint. As you cautiously look it over, a man steps out of the shadows. He holds a sword and wears the livery of the Knights of Mithranor. That's a cool portrait. You bear blue tattoo markings of the fire knives, yet I have heard rumors that the accursed flamed one was using such things to control people. Princess. He laughs. That princess is a popular girl. Well, continue south and don't kill the cleric with a hammer. He's trying to rescue her as well. That text just sounds funny to me. Don't kill the cleric with a hammer. Okay, we'll kill him with a sword. I know it means don't kill the cleric who has the hammer. It just makes it sound like you're not supposed to kill the guy using a hammer. Okay. You're entering the hideout. Okay, we can't do area. Let's just search. Stop at the entrance of this room. In front of you is a cloud of blades. Wait. The blades slow down and fade away. The whine drops to a whisper and ends. The room looks as if others have been caught by the blades. I think these guys can poison you. Makes me nervous when they hit me with melee. Nice. Guess I can take some arrows. Been using some. About the room are a number of people frozen in positions of battle. A couple have tumbled over and lie in awkward piles. Interrogate. You disarm the fire knives as they return to mobility. Let's go back in here. From somewhere nearby, you hear a panicked voice. I went to get Kybor to interrogate their prisoner. This whole place was incinerated. This place must be cursed. Oh, more fire knives. I wonder what would happen if I do quick command here. No, we don't want you doing that. He equips the flask of oils instead of using the bow. A new computer. And then he runs down there. So I can't even aim. Guess I'd rather take some damage. than get poisoned. Jeez. It's gonna take forever. Take a break here, guys, and let my dog out. Okay, everyone, I am back. This is gonna take ages. Mr. Spock says couldn't find any info on the first edition monster manual, but they are similar in size class to some giants. He's talking about the ogres. See if rangers attack applies to them. They're doing this so I don't get poisoned by their melee attack, because I have no way of curing that poison. That would be tragedy. I know in Seeker of the Silver Blades they have poison. I'm not sure about here in Curse. So far I've been hit quite a bit and I have not got poisoned, so it may not do it. I don't know. Hi there, JCF. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? First time chat. You a Goldbox fan? Goldbox games? Okay, let's see here. Nice. Yeah, I'm guessing we would have got poisoned by now. They had it in Curse of the Azure Bonds. Please and panic. Perfect. You're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. Just got home from dinner and big fan of these games. Good. Okay, I have to rest, but I'm ready to do that here. Let's use our lay on hands. Need to find a room to rest in. This dark and smoky room is adorned with all forms of torture implements. On a rack in the middle of the room is a well-muscled, middle-aged man. Around him are fire knives. Oh. Assassins are engrossed in their task and seem unaware of you. Do we attack or leave? I guess we'll go ahead and attack. Surprise him, maybe. Nice to see that they're still being played as the decades pass. Yes, absolutely. I'm doing new challenge runs on them all the time. This is Iron Man of Curse of the Azure Bonds with 3 Paladins, 3 Rangers. Okay. Well, we didn't even really surprise him, it looks like. Maybe one got his turn in. You have a magic flail. Let's use that. Nice. Reginald says your party will be able to use wands later, right? Yes, in Curse of the Azure Bonds, I believe so. They changed the rules at a later point. Worst case scenario, they can use Necklace of Missiles. Not sure about Wand of Lightning. Going through the whole game with no fireball sounds rough. Yeah, I know for sure Necklace of Missile works. Not sure about Wand of Fireball. Necklace of Missile is actually kind of a cheat, though. It bypasses magic resistance. Like on the drow and stuff. It bypasses a minor globe of invulnerability, too. Okay, took him out, took him out. You release the man from the rack and he collapses to the floor. He has suffered very badly at the hands of the fire knives. He whispers, "Don't worry about me. Rescue Narcissia. She's in here somewhere." He refuses all offers of assistance, insisting that you save your energy for the rescue. All he'll accept is his hammer that he was leaning against. Okay. Can I rest here? Nice. Oh, dang it. Can't rest here. Hey, Slater USA, welcome to the stream. How are you? Fireball? Fireball, yes. Most imbalanced spell in the game. I wish there was a quick way to switch equipment. Oh, they're right against the wall to run away. Dink, 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 dink it in a dink, dink. He got away. All right. Day did go by, so our paladins can heal again. So that's good news. Let's do that. Okay. I know there's a treasure room somewhere. Just have to find it. Uh, JCF says the D&D game I've played most recently is Order of the Griffin. I found it pretty fun, but it's short. What kind of D&D game is that? Like modern one? Never heard of it. It's pretty little known D&D game released in 1992. It's sort of like this one with tactical combat and dungeon crawling. It's a TurboGrafx 16 game, Mr. Spock says. Haven't used that console much. Yeah, I haven't played any on that. Okay, that's back in the sewers. In there. Cadbor's dead. Ugh. These battles are so tedious. and just have the computer control. Then I don't have to equip the weapons for me. They love their flasks of oil. It's funny that they're not getting closer, because it's like a -4 to hit when you're doing long range versus it being -2 to hit. If that one guy stepped one thing closer. Okay. I like how it says flasks of oils instead of flasks of oil. Yeah, that is funny. I really need to try to rest here. Wish I could find that treasure room. Okay, we'll rest. Oh, I was just gonna say we'll just rest one day only and then do healing, but unfortunately we got encountered. One day's enough for the Paladins to get their heal ability back. Jeez. No rest for the wicked, yeah. That's what's happening. Okay, finally. Heal. Eastwood. It's only 10. Let's try one more day. Nope, didn't even get a full day in. We've taken 4. I want to see if we net healing. We can net a total of 30 hit points with the heals. See how much damage we take. There's 8. So we netted 22 as long as we can heal now. No, we got to rest another 8 hours. I think we rested about 16. Oh my gosh, really? Gosh, this is so annoying. Okay, so we've taken 10 now. $13. So far we've used up almost half of our healing and we still don't even have the ability to do it yet. It's a zero-sum game here. Reginald said someone should tell the Fire Knives to let Sleeping Adventurers lie at this point. That would be nice. I'm just looking for the secret treasure room. I know there's some treasure somewhere. Okay. So we can heal 30. We lost 13. Heal. Star. Heal Buscemi. Heal. Star. Okay, that's enough. Just try to see if we can find the secret room. Okay, that's the outer wall. This room seems to be used as a storage area. Can we rest in here? Is that what that means? 1 day. 2 days. Nope. It's a storage room, but can't rest. Ridiculous. Is that one not attacking us from behind? That's weird. All right. This room has been converted to a hospital. Rest are harmless. Okay. Checkpoint. Large armor. Here we go. All right. Necklace. So that's probably a necklace of missiles is my guess. Let's give that to Eastwood. Elven chain. That's actually a downgrade. Long swords though. That might be magic. So if they go 14. Whoa. They go of 11. That's a +3. Let's give that to D Forte and then swap here. What was that? Eastwood? No. Ron? 15, 13, okay. 13, okay. And bracers again. Let's see if it's the equivalent of bandit mail. No, those must be cursed. Yep. Cursed bracers. Mace and flail. Okay, you have a magic one. You don't. They go of 15. They go of 13 +2 flail. Nice. Let's see, does anybody not have a magic weapon now? Bronson doesn't. That's a mace +2. Nice. Now, can we rest here in the armory? Should be able to. Okay, cool. I think we're almost... You can't even rest in the armory. Wow. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to run down there. Why is my guy facing the wrong way? Well, let's run toward the enemy and then turn around and face the opposite direction. Seems like a good idea. Backstabs. Reginald says someone should tell the fire knives. Oh, you already read that. Keeps throwing to the one that's farthest away. Okay. Guess we'll do the checkpoint. No, we're not surrendering. But Bronson loves facing the other way for some reason. Every time look at him, he's facing the other way. What the? He's too cool for our party, I guess. He wants to be extra careful in case one of those fire knives is a Medusa. Here we thought Bronson was dumb, and now he's a smart planner, ready for anything. Okay. Gosh, I don't know what we're going to be fighting through this door. I do have the necklace of missiles, so I think we'll be okay. You meet the leader of the Fire Knives. Ooh, yeah, it's a big group. Oh, and there's a mage. This is fireball time. I just got to make sure I can reach. That would hit me. You're up here. That was a pretty good fireball. Jeez. Every single one of those is going to die to the next fireball. Better get ready, fire knives. Unleashing a fireball on you. See how it goes. We survived. They're fleeing. Nice. 6,600. I guess we'll take that. Okay, obviously this stuff's magical. Rest. Maybe the quarterstaff, I don't know. Okay. Princess threatens the leader. Got rid of one of our bonds. Vivid dream. You shall service each in turn. Nope, not. I don't think so. Enter city. Guards bar your way. Okay, well, then I guess we'll camp. Question is, can we rest here or are we going to get interrupted? One day at a time we'll do. I wish the fix command would recognize our heal ability on the Paladins, but it doesn't. Okay, we are at full health. Journey on. Shadowdale, Ashpen Ford, Dagger Falls. Dagger Falls. trail. Displacer beasts. Okay. We're carrying so much money right now. Our movement's 3. Walking on the rock used up 3 movement. Okay. The Alphas arrived some days ago. Okay. Enter city. Hooray! They do have a store too. So we can actually identify some stuff here. So this we can't even use. I'll hang on to it for money. +1 trident. +3 frost brand. Okay. Potion of speed. Level +1. Potion of giant strength. Racer's armor +10, so we need to go to a temple to remove that one. I guess we'll hang on to that. Chainmail is just weak armor. We don't have a thief, so let's just get rid of it. Those are normal. It's normal. Wow, Dust of Disappearance. Most imbalanced item. Potion of extra healing is nice. Got a pretty good amount of money left in those magic user scrolls. Okay, tons of money. Movement of 6, 9, 6. This will be a good place to stop tonight. I am curious if next town I go to, if I'll be able to train and level up. Hopefully, because level 5 really sucks. But it's always good when you get out of that area and then the world opens up better to you. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.